It was a cold one last night. My feet felt like ice blocks mostly throughout the night. When you're at these elevations going minimalist, there's definitely no margin for error. Once again, I'm out here in the high mountains of grizzly country, deep in a remote alpine valley. The objective today is to trail run up to a high mountain ridge where I'm going to spend the night with just what I've packed in my running pack. No sleeping bag, no tent, just a pad, an emergency bivy, and a down jacket. Let's see how this goes. Hey bear. Hey bear. Hey bear. I'm by myself in bear country. I'm always making myself known from afar, using my voice to my advantage, especially when you're at these turns where you can't see around the corner and a bear could easily surprise you. You want to make yourself well known. Hey bear. This is prime bear territory we're passing through. A little bit of bushwhacking. No matter how much bug repellent I have on, the mosquitoes are a nightmare out here. It's all this damp, wet area we're passing through, attracting the mosquitoes. So as you can see, I'm just passing by this beautiful alpine lake. I took some time to fill up my water bottles, drink as much as I can, because I don't know how much water sources there will be left besides the odd stream on the way up to the ridge we're heading to. Really enjoying the solitude out here. I gotta say, it's pretty peaceful. This is absolutely wild up here. So if you look in front of me here, this ridge goes on for quite a ways. It does get pretty narrow. It's tempting to continue the journey, but at the same time, time is a bit of an issue, and I think the smarter decision is to locate a place close by somewhere on this ridge to set up camp for the night. Because if we go all the way up that way and it's overly exposed, it might not be ideal. Always safety first. So I made the decision to climb down from the mountain ridge. I was trying to find an ideal location, somewhere possibly tucked in, but it was super exposed. And with a sleep system and the way I wanted to do things for the night, it just wasn't ideal. So sometimes we're stuck in a decision whether to go left or right, and sometimes we just gotta act and move forward. So I've dropped down here into this mountain bowl. I got a beautiful view, and I think I'm gonna call this home for the night. Now I had enough water heading up to the ridge to get me through the night, which I had about a liter between my two flasks, but it doesn't hurt being next to a water source. I'm not going to complain. Now, as we are in grizzly country, I've dropped down approximately 100 meters to this spot here, which I'm gonna do all my cooking and whatnot for the night and keep it well away from where I'm sleeping. As we're going without a sleeping bag tonight, a good insulated down jacket is a must. Slowly getting settled in for the night. It's actually pretty cozy. And the nice thing about this thermarest pad, which is a bit smaller than my other one, is I'm actually able to fit it right inside the bivy bag. Holds in the warmth a bit better. It's definitely cold this evening. And getting to the final touch to help keep me warm throughout the night, I got this lightweight buff. I was able to fit inside my running pack, followed by the hood for my sweater and the hood for my jacket, which will help prevent heat loss from my head during the night and keep me nice and warm. The fact we're in grizzly country is naturally on the back of my mind as I go to sleep at night, especially out here in the open. But I'm hoping at this height of elevation, 2,200 meters, that they won't want to come up this high. Realistically, they do like to stay around their food sources. But the fact I'm not in a tent and out in the open, it's always on the back of my mind a little bit. But hoping I don't get any visitors tonight. And one of the most important things, as I was saying earlier, is always keeping your cooking and your food well away from where you sleep at night. And I kept everything far down the valley, downwind from where I am. So I'm hoping that helps me out. And I always keep this in my hands at night as I fall asleep. And I try to sleep with one eye open. I wish I could say I got a full night's sleep, but I was up quite a bit. My feet were pretty cold, felt like ice blocks at times. It's one of those times I wish I packed an extra pair of socks. My imagination was running away with me a bit last night, and it was hard to turn off. That plus the cold feet kind of kept me awake. But got a couple hours sleep, enjoyed some stargazing. It was a beautiful night. Had a full view of the stars, which was great. Definitely a cold one though. So we're all wrapped up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As far as the bivy bag, I always say this is a last resort. I always recommend you bring a nice warm sleeping bag when you're going camping. I just like to test myself and I know my limits, but it definitely was a challenging night and I should have brought a warm pair of socks. I know better, but I was trying to work with a minimalist setup and kind of adjust what I was packing in my pack and working with what I was gonna work with. I really had my heart set on a ridge camp, but sometimes things aren't gonna be as we picture and we have to be adaptable, and I was pretty happy with the spot that I stayed at last night. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and any likes, comments, or subscriptions are greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time.